Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I would like to pronunciation about vowel. First one is E, C, I, happy, E, sit, ten, A, cat, O, father, O, God, U, sow, O, put, O, actual, O, to, about, cup, and then A, say, may, yay, hi, I, you, go, wow, whoa, boy, boy, e, near, e, hey, ooh, pure. And then I would like to read this. A certain preacher became wise to the fact that he was not making a hit with his congregation. The parishioners did not seem inclined to seek him out after service and tell him he was a pansy. He suspected they were rapping him on the quiet. The preacher knew there must be something wrong with his talk. He had been trying to expound in a clear, straightforward manner, omitting foreign quotations, setting up for illustration of his points such historical character as were familiar to his hearers, putting the stubby old English word ahead of the Latin, and rather flying low along the intellectual plane of the aggression that chipped in to pay his salary. But the pay holders were not tickled. They could understand everything he said, and they began to think he was common. So he studied the situation and decided that if he wanted to win them and make everybody believe he was a nobby and boss minister, he would have to hand out a little guff. He fixed it up good and plenty. On the following Sunday morning, he got up in the lookout and read a text that didn't mean anything. Read from either direction, and then he sized up Flock with a dreamy eye and said, we can't more adequately voice the poetry and mysticism of our text than in those familiar lines of the great Icelandic poet Icon Nafroch. When the preacher concluded this extract from well-known Icelandic poet, he paused and looked downward, breathing heavily through his nose, like Camille in the third act. A stout woman in the front row put on her eyeglasses and leaned forward so as not to miss anything. A venerable harness dealer over at the right nodded his head solemnly. He seemed to recognize the quotation member of the congregation glanced at one another as if to say, "This certainly hot stuff." The preacher wiped his brow and said he had no doubt that everyone within the sound of his voice remembered what Cornelius had said. Following the same line, of thought. It was Quirinius who disputed the contestation of the great Persian theologian Ramtasuk that the South. Sekian dari saya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.